All right, I'm back. Back in the shy. I'm not in Guatemala right now. Back home with family. Had a few hiccups, but I'm back. Oh, I'm getting something. I'll be back. Yeah. So had a few hiccups, but hey, it's life. Blew a few accounts, but that's life. So put them back. What am I looking at today? We're taking out, highs from the AM session. Uh, Came down. It's this fair value gap here on the hourly. Ran up. Pretty strong response from the 1 hour bullish order block right here. Run up. 4 hour, we have Felton versus fair value gap here. Came down in here. Um, Here we go. Previous week low. This is the 4 hour. Previous week mean threshold had that as an area. 1 hour order block here. Bullish order block. So came in the day bullish. We had a AM session, drop down, run back up. I'm not sure why this is still here. Oh, there's a problem with whatchamacallit, paper trader, so we can just ignore that. Yep, so still bullish on the day. As far as the setup goes, we have expansion. We need to go through another phase of accumulation, preferably for the remainder of Q4. Um, and then from there we can see what's good. But we could still rise. We do have this, um, what would you call this here? Displacement above these highs here, and taking out these highs here. So I don't see a setup here. Again, we might just move sideways, consolidate. Um, we could look for a 5 minute chain and stay delivery, given that we took out the strong liquidity and a run back down here. That might be what we're looking at right now. If I were to enter in here, stop loss would be above here, right? And we want to take a trade optical trade entry. So let's go to 5. Here we have 5 here. Discount is below 50% here. And like how we had this strong manipulation like down, sideways, move up. So I don't see a 2022 model here. But if we were to get a 2022 model, this previous week constant encroachment would be the drawn liquidity, or at least right here would be the drawn liquidity. And the market structure shift would be right here. Market structure shift. And we would need to see a fair value gap come down here, run up, boom. Um, so you can see this as a 1 minute chain instead of delivery, but again, higher time frame prevails. Given that we are up here, you can see this as being bullish. But given that we do have this manipulation leg down here, we can run some standard deviation projections. First area of retracement be between, I think, 1 and 1.5. Let me see something real quick. I gotta remember this stuff. Yeah, 1, 1.5. So between this area right here, we can see a retracement. All right. So we are coming into the second hour of, well, third hour. Taking out these sides here. Could see a move continue up higher. Nice little fair value gap. So we did inverse this fair value gap right here. So we could very well continue going up higher. So if I were to go long, it would be to like an optical trade entry, preferably on like a 5 minute time frame. Shorts right here, I mean, they are advisable. They are possible, but I wouldn't expect it to be a huge run. Also looking for some, I have my little cheat sheet right here. You know, when we enter draw on liquidity, what do I expect? Twin fair value gaps. I don't see any of that. We need a 5 minute chain to steady delivery. We don't have that as of right now. 17 seconds left. Model 14. Kind of have that right here on the 5. Right here, model 14. 2022 model. 5 minute chain steady, 3 charge pattern. 5 candle run. I don't see any of that right now. Um, you know, optical trade entry. So this is my first day back from Wednesday. Had a really good day on Wednesday. So I'm just gonna put this constant encroachment. I'm gonna change this. Next. So these wicks are telling. Boom, boom. Still, I don't see any setups. We might just move sideways for the rest of the day. And if that's the case, then good day for me. But yes, we do have that manipulation leg right here. Run up to 1, 1.5 is where we can see our first retracement. So let's get rid of that, knowing that that's where we are. So just be advisable that we may get a false move down only for us to move up higher. So we have this 1, 2, 3 kind of run right here. Going on this small micro level, we can look at quad and look at where we are, optical trade entry for a call right here. And we are inside of a new 5 minute, the last 5 minute of the 3 p.m. session. So moving sideways. We could go down to the 30 second. See, we just got a consolidation. Stuff like this will just eat people up. Um, Big candle down. There we go. So this might be a continuation. I like how we went to mean threshold right here. This sort of block right here. And boom, went up there. Same thing here. So 15, 2 minutes left. This may very well be a fair value gap. So we might just have consolidation for this end up to be just a fair value gap at the end of the day or at the end of the session. So relative gloves on here. You see it says market structure shift, or this is draw on liquidity. Get that draw on liquidity. We can continue moving up. And we took this out here, and you can see this as a potential 15-minute fair value gap forming. And this is the previous week's high, which we can find support here and continue moving up. So let's see. We have this little fair value gap here. And look how the bodies are respecting this fair value gap on the one. Well, that's on a 30-second chart, so I like this one here. Like how the bodies are respecting this. One, two, three, four, five candle run, and we are in a discount. So I like this. I'm gonna take this as a trade. Oh, went in a bit too aggressive on this one. So I got filled at 37.38. So put him here. Bye. So why to take this? I'm seeing this 1 hour or this 1 minute fair value gap holding. Um, I do believe this could be like a bullish or a black if we can close above it. See if this 15-minute fair value gap can hold. Yikes. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to get out of this position. 5 minute fair value gap here. See if that can hold. Tracy, what are you doing? No. Oh, shucks. All right, I'm out there. We came to the weekly open. This was like a model 14. come back down to the original consolidation on the 5. Pull the show black here. So let's see what we can get. We'll just sit on our hands. I expect a 5-minute change to delivery, although we did inverse this up here on the 15. All this has been inversed. So we are in a deep discount, so this would be an opportunity to go enter in for a call. We do have this fair value gap here forming. We may see a run up into this, wake up into it, and a continuation to the downside. So we are on the sell side of the curve. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle run up. Missed it. I missed it. I missed it. My bad. Um, this would be the next strong liquidity here. We could see PM session lows here, although we are at a deep discount. So for us to enter in for a long, we would want to inverse this here on the 1, and we want to see a green candle close above here on the 5. So this does look pretty bearish to me. Reason being is because we have a BISI here. Um, our next strong liquidity will be here, right? We didn't quite get there. Can't run into this fair value gap right here. Bodies are respecting it, so could be bearish or bullish. So right now I'm looking at the bodies, how they respect this fair value gap here. Okay, now to New York Open. We have weekly open down here. So we did get out the position and we did recover, so we're practically flat on the day, and we're still coming down here. I don't want to buy down here in my real accounts, and this is the reason why. Something like this happens. And here we go. We're gonna continue coming down here. So if I were to enter in here, stop loss would be up here. Extremely tight stop loss. Take profit will be, I want to target these lows down here, although these will be the closest lows. So again, this is not in my actual account. I've only taken 2 trades, but I mashed the button a little bit too hard on my demo account. So I was up at one point 16 contracts, 4 contracts, which isn't much, but I usually trade with 1 or 2. Excuse me. So notice how the buyers are respecting this fair value gap here. Let's see if this can get hit. Hopefully it can. This is why we don't sell in discounts. We buy in discounts. I don't see any inverse fair value gaps right now, especially on the buy side or the sell side of the curve. Um, this does look pretty bearish though. I don't see any model 2022s. If we were to get a model 2022, it'll be down here, drawing liquidity here. When these draws on liquidity will be the model 2022. Come back in this area of consolidation, right? This could just be a retracement as we suspected here on the 5. Look at that. Go ahead, go for it, go for it, go for it. This is a 5. Anyways, um, See, this is our manipulation leg between 1 and 1.5. That's where we expect our retracement. That's what we got here. So this could be a very well another manipulation leg that we uh, may have. So this is where we would actually look to buy, right, in this area of consolidation. But I want to see like a fair value gap get inversed or get like a 1 minute chain of state of delivery. If we get a 5 minute chain of state of delivery, that'll be even better. But yeah, I think we might come down for these lows down here. There we go. Whew, whew. Look at that. PM reversal. And this is a macro session. Fair value gap here. That just got inverse. You do have a draw on liquidity here. So I'm not looking to turtle soup this, which we just buy as soon as we take out these lows down here. But we can come over here and take a look at what's going on the. I want the. Whoops. Whoops. What's going on with dollar? Dollar's up on the rise. I knew that. So we should see some bearish activity eventually. Here we go. Here's our wick farming, drawing liquidity here. So if I were to enter in on this, it'll be for a couple of points. But we could very well come up to this optical trade entry. Oops. Right, this fair value gap right here. We could just run up in there and continue to the downside, right? Or looking at the 5, we could come all the way up in here. This would be a nice little play. So if we can inverse this, and I'll take a run up there. There we go. One, two, three, four, five. So we'll stay in on this. Okay, now it's optical trade entry. We'll hold on this. So we're here pretty early. So we are between two fair value gaps, this one here and this one here. I want to see this one be inversed. And if this were to be my second entry, I would answer if this is inversed. So 5 seconds left. All right. So then I'll buy more. All right, so I'm out. My stop. I have a trailing stop loss that got hit. The move isn't over, but I'm just 500 bucks away from passing this combine. Really $600 for passing these combines. So, um, I'm just gonna take what I got and be done for the day. That's it.